Hello and welcome to week 3 of English 113 online, Shaw University Fall 2017. So, the easiest way to get to week 3 is, we're over here on the little sidebar. This is August 28th through September 3rd is the week we're looking at. So we just click on that, and it brings us to the week we need to be in. Yay! And I'm going to go ahead and hide this. Again, you can hide the side thing by clicking here. And if you want to have it come back, you click it again. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay. So what are we doing this week? This is the week that we discuss poetry. Yay! Because this is a class on not only research, but also literature and different things like that. So there is an introduction to poetry. What we're also going to do is we're going to connect poetry by looking at lyrics to songs, because a lot of people think, oh, poetry, stuff from old England and boring and stuff. Not necessarily. Poetry is all around us. There is a short story that we're going to start reading that will connect us to what we're doing next week, and then continue reading A Raise It in the Sun. So that's what we're going. Those are the goals for this week. So what to do is you're going to watch this lecture on poetry, which is right here. So you just click on this. It's a video, and it talks about the basics of poetry and what's going on with that. Okay, and then to help you understand poetry and connect. So this will teach you different concepts of poetry, different terms that are used like couplets and jamming, and you're like, what? What's all this? Well, this lecture will explain that. Then, to help you relate it with stuff that's kind of really, which you're probably more familiar, we're going to do this lecture, or actually this assignment, on lyrics. So what you're going to do is that you're going to write down the lyrics of 3 of your favorite songs. Now, for this one, it's okay if you find the lyrics online and you just copy and paste them. That's fine. For this assignment, that's fine, because you're not claiming that to be your own work. Okay? But what is your own work is that then you're going to write, so you're going to find, let's say, one song at first, and then you're going to answer these questions. Did the song use a rhyming scheme? Okay, so you're going to look at the lyrics of that song that you like, and then you're going to evaluate, does it use a rhyming scheme? You're like, what is a rhyming scheme? Well, that's all covered in the poetry lecture. Okay, so if so, how would you describe it based on what you learned in the lecture? So again, you'll watch the lecture, you'll learn about rhyming schemes, and then you'll look at a set of lyrics to see if it uses one. Okay, next, what about this song made it one of your favorites? Okay, so again, this is more of a reflective kind of concept about poetry. Now, then to follow that, if the lyrics were different, would it still be one of your favorites? Was the song one of your favorites because of the music, because of the beat, because of whatever, or is it because of the lyrics? So again, kind of evaluate that. Okay, and then number 3, how does the song make you feel when you listen to it? Why? And again, it's like, why is that a kind of a question? Because we're connecting the fact that poetry and literature is actually designed to have an emotional reaction. That's kind of the goal of every author, is to have some sort of emotional response from the listener or the reader. And so, I mean, do you listen to music to get you pumped up before you exercise? Do you listen to music when you're sad? Do you listen to music when you're happy? So again, the idea is, how is the poetry that was created, does it have an effect on you, and why? Okay, so again, this isn't just a touchy-feely kind of a whatever. So again, the whole concept of this assignment here is just to connect poetry that we have in our lives today with the concept of poetry overall, and it introduces the concept of audience and intent of the author, plus how a reader interprets different things. So that's kind of the goal of this week right here. Now, note, if your song is filled with curse words, feel free to edit them as needed, okay? Because this is a Baptist university, this is a Christian university, and some people are, and again, the people who are going to be reading this are you and me, okay? So, but, so if you feel like, again, that's up to you. If you feel like it needs to have the words, that's fine. Just saying that is an option. We're not trying to, kill anyone's creativity or censor them, whatever. But again, you have to consider your audience, which is a Baptist university. So, anyway, that is what it is. And then last but not least is you're going to then read The Lottery. The Lottery is a short story, and the link, again, you click on this to read the story, or you can just copy this link and then read it. It's not super long. It's a short story, so probably, I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Why not? The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. So it's about that long. So there's 5 pages of this. So it's not bad. It's not going to take you super long. But do take it, do read it. and that will get you geared up for next week. Okay, so again, for this week, watch the lecture on poetry. What you've learned on this, you'll apply for this on this assignment right here, and then you read the short story, which will get you ready for next week. Now, again, please note the deadlines. The deadlines are Friday nights. Friday nights. Basically, every Friday night you have stuff due for this class in general. Every Friday night you have stuff due. You don't have to wait till Friday to do it. You can do it on Wednesday. You can do it on Tuesday, for heaven's sakes. Okay? But everything is due by Friday night. And stuff that's turned in late is 25% off the max possible. So, like for example, this is worth 100 points right here, this essay. You turn it on Saturday, the highest you can get on it is a 75. I'm not kidding. Okay? Or I could be a real stickler and say I don't accept any late work. No? Okay, we'll do the 25% thing. All right. So that's it for week 3, August 28th through September 3rd. All right, go ahead and get to work.